Welcome to the Comfy Cozy Club. My name is Nathalie and today we're extra comfy and cozy. This is a great practice to do at the end of a long day when you need a bit of self-care, a bit of snuggling down with yourself. So get extra comfy and cozy for this practice. If you have a blanket, use it. I have two. If you have any pillows or if you want to light a candle, I think that's a very good idea. So once you're ready, let's get started. And we're going to start lying down. So come down to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And bring your hands onto your knees. We're going to start with a little massage for the back, a little mobilizing of the hips. So circle the knees out, forwards, and bring them back in. A couple of rounds like that, circling the knees out, forwards, and bringing them in. And one more circle this way. And then let's reverse the circles, bringing the knees forwards, out, and hug them in. Keep it going. Maybe you've been doing a lot of sitting today or you've been on your feet. Just taking a moment to release some tension in the hips. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop out. And bring the hands down onto your belly. Take a moment to walk the shoulders underneath the chest. And bring your attention to your breath. Feeling the belly rise as you breathe in. And fall as you breathe out. Maybe you've had a hectic day or a frantic day. Maybe you've had a really relaxed day. Whether it's been good or bad or ugly, just take a moment to notice how you feel. And whether the day has been good or not. Taking a moment to get some closure. What is done is done. And now we get to relax into the evening. Open the arms out wide. As you bring the right leg all the way over on top of the left leg, maybe shifting the hips to the right a little more. Bring the gaze to the right hand and relax the shoulders down. If you crave a deeper twist, hug the right knee up, hook the left hand over the right leg, feeling the stretch in the outer hip. Breathe all the way down into the belly. Same thing to the other side. Bring the knees all the way over to the right. Bringing the left leg on top of the right and letting it become really heavy. Gaze over to the left hand. And then maybe bringing the left knee up a little higher, deepening the twist. Breathe all the way down into the lower belly. And then take it back to center. Hug your knees in. We're just going to roll up and down the length of the spine. Now, if that's uncomfortable or impossible for your spine, you're welcome to just stay down on the back and massage the back there. Let's do one more round. And then roll yourself all the way up into a cross-legged seat. Extend the right leg out long. Bring the left foot to the right inner thigh. And then take a deep breath in as you bring the arms all the way up. Turn until the trunk of the body is in line with the right leg. And drape the body over the leg. Now, since we're keeping it very soft here, maybe bend your leg a little or a lot. Soften the shoulders and relax the nose down towards the knee. So maybe that's an inch right, maybe that's a nice plan for a next lifetime. Don't force anything, but just feel the stretch in the lower back. Breathe. See if you can turn the left side of the body down a little, finding some alignment. And then blink the eyes open. And slowly roll yourself up. Cross the right hand over the left thigh. Bring the left hand behind. Take a deep breath in. Now everything that touches the floor really grounds down, finding some lift and finding a gentle twist. Relaxing the left shoulder down. Lots of length in the neck as we reach the tips of the ears up to the sky. And then turn back to center. Left hand next to the left hip. Now if you want to keep it really low to the ground and soft, keep your hips down. Otherwise, we're going to bring the right arm up and overhead, point the right foot, and lift up. Now it's a gentle back bend, so send the hips forwards, reach the fingertips back, take a deep breath in, and exhale, slowly take it down. So if you've been hunched behind computers, screens, other kinds of work, usually it feels really nice to do a bit of opening of the front body. So same thing on the other side. Extend the left leg out, right foot to the inner thigh. Getting so zen, I can barely pronounce the TH. Circle the arms up, take a deep breath in. Turn the trunk of the body in line with the leg, so there's a twisting, and then drape it over. Can keep the knee bent or straight, whatever feels good. Just really listen to the body. And then melt the nose down to the knees. So soften the shoulders, soften the upper back. Make sure that you aren't clenching in the jaw. Breathe. Soften your frown. So, coming back to that intention, whatever is done is done. Let go of the day thus far. Tomorrow is a new day where you can always pick things back up. Roll yourself up, take it slowly. Bring the left hand over the right leg, right hand behind. Breathe in, lengthen even more. See if you can sink down onto that right sitting bone. Using every inhalation to find even more length. Every exhalation to twist a little deeper. And then turn it back to center. Right hand next to the right hip. Pointing the left foot, you can always keep your hips down. Circle the left arm up and overhead. Reach the fingers back. Send the hips forwards. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, slowly take it down. Connect the soles of the feet. So instead of really hiking the heels up, give yourself some space here. You should take a hold of the ankles or the shins and sit up even taller. And now working with a straight spine, take the weight forwards. You can take a hold of your feet, Take a hold of your toes. Keep the chin in. Use every inhalation to find more length. Use every exhalation to melt into the stretch. Opening up through the hips. Opening up through the lower back. Connect with your breath. And roll yourself back up. Now swing the right leg to the side, so the left foot is on top of the right upper leg. Then from here we're going to take it forwards. So maybe feeling a gentle stretch in the left hip. Take a moment to breathe here. Keeping the tongue relaxed within the mouth. Keeping the jaw relaxed. Breathing into that right hip. Left hip. And then as you breathe in, lift up a little higher and crawl your way out to the left. So again, there's a gentle twist here. You can come onto the lower arms. Lengthening through the neck. If you have the space, maybe bringing the forehead down, or if you've got that pillow, bringing a pillow or your blanket underneath the belly. It's a very gentle twist. Let's take 2 really deep breaths. Now walk yourself up a little. So you can stay here. Again, we're not warm, unless it's super warm where you are. But if you're craving a deeper stretch for the hip, you can turn into a pigeon pose here. So extending the right leg all the way out. But definitely don't go there if you feel like it's too much. You can always take in between, like half a pigeon, by bringing the right hip down and bringing the left leg in a little. So I want to give you the opportunity to deepen that hip stretch. Again, you can be on the lower arms or extend the arms and bring the forehead down. So we're here for 2 really deep breaths. Now take your time. Walk the hands up. And swing the legs to the other side. So left leg comes to the sole of the right foot. Then take a deep breath in, sit up tall. And as you exhale, take it forwards, feeling the stretch move into the right hip. So building it up really slowly. Breathe into the hip. We tend to hold a lot of tension in the hips. So giving ourselves an opportunity to wash away some of that tension. Stay really observant, noticing how the poses feel, adjusting as needed. But maybe also noticing what else comes up, what kind of thoughts, sometimes memories. So staying really present. And then walk yourself up a little as we continue into the twist. So keep turning, coming onto the lower arms again, or maybe bringing the forehead down. Feeling the gentle twist in the low back, maybe feeling that stretch in the hip. Then once you've settled in, Take 2 really deep breaths. Now you're welcome to stay here or lift up a little higher as you make your way into a pigeon pose. So being very mindful, sometimes one side is completely different from the other. Extending the right, left leg out. Sorry, sore legs, I can't do left and right anymore. And coming down onto the lower arms or bringing the forehead all the way down. Think about breathing into your hip. Let's do 2 more really deep breaths. And noticing what comes up. And choosing to release any thoughts. Again and again. Okay, pick yourself back up. Drop the right hip down. You swing the leg around. Now come onto the lower arms. Bring the feet down and drop the knees over towards the right. Hook the right ankle over the top of the left thigh and reach the left knee down towards the right bottom corner of the mat. So getting a nice opening in that left hip. So we tend to clench in the hip flexors a lot. Also, especially when working out, so just opening up through the hip. And then same thing on the other side, dropping the knees down to the left. Bringing the left ankle over the top of the right thigh. And gently pressing it down, getting another nice twist in the lower back. Breathe. And then slowly come back up, coming down all the way onto your back. Bring your feet hip width apart. Reach your toes, reach your fingers down to your heels, the other toes, your hand toes. Turn the palms of the hands to face up. Press the spine into the floor and now tilt the pelvis up. Roll yourself up into a shoulder bridge, just taking one of these. Really root down into the feet, lift the hip points up to the sky. Don't let the knees drop out. Pressing into the insides of your feet and the outsides of your feet. And slowly roll yourself back down, 1 vertebra at a time. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms up and overhead. Feel the lower back arching. And then press the tailbone down. Feel the lower back arching even more, even more. And then press the lower back down into the floor. Feeling the lower back press into the mat. Let's do that a couple more times. Just some gentle pelvic tilts. Tilting the pelvis up and down. You should feel yourself sliding a bit front and back here. So if you're getting a bit of a funky hairdo, you're doing it right. Massaging the lower back, creating space in the pelvis. And then release. Bring the arms down. Now, if you want to take your blanket, your pillows, wrap yourself up. Now is the moment. I'm just going to make a blanket sandwich out of myself. Bring the feet, the legs as wide as the mat. Let the knees drop out. Walk the shoulders underneath the chest. Make sure your chin is in, your neck is long. Make sure you're comfy and cozy and make any final adjustments. As we rest and soften and let go. So sometimes the letting go is the hardest part, but let's just aim to let go a little more with every exhale, knowing that you deserve rest. Feel the weight of your head. And let the forehead become really wide and soft. Relax the frown. Soften the eyelids. Soften the inside of your nose. Soften your jaw. Gently part the lips. Soften the muscles of the neck. Feel the weight of your shoulders. Feel the weight of your arms. Feel the backs of the hands grounding down. Soften the palms of your hands. Soften your thumbs. And then bring your attention to your chest and really soften the chest. Notice how that feels. Feel gravity pulling the back body down. The muscles of the back softening even more. Feel the weight of your pelvis. Relaxing, softening the muscles in and around the pelvic bowl. Softening the muscles around the hips. And then feel the weight of the upper legs. Feel the weight of the lower legs. Feel the weight of your heels. Soften the tops of your feet. Soften the soles of your feet. Soften your toes. And now just give yourself a moment to rest. So maybe you have to jump up or you're ready to roll into bed. Otherwise, feel free to stay here as long as feels nice. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for taking the time to rest, to recharge. So we're much better equipped to serve the world when we feel relaxed and rested. Bring the palms of the hands together, up to the third eye. I hope to see you very soon.